everyone. Welcome to the Sam Livecast. It's the last day of, well, what is it? Appetizer for the holiday week.
Can we start a little nicer?
No, we can. That's a perfect start.
Can we start a little nicer?
No, we can't start a little nicer.
Just a little nicer, maybe?
Are you and I going to have it out right here?
No, we're not.
Okay, then we'll just leave. We'll start just like that.
I love you, boss.
We're fighting a little bit. But that's okay. We love each other.
Old married couple.
If you don't know, where are you? Get him on the screen. If you don't know, there he is. He's my son, my oldest.
And I'm just a creepy Asian guy.
You're just a creepy Asian guy that hangs out in the back of our house.
No, that's the Asian son.
All right, my Asian son. All right, here's what I'm making. I'm making ricotta and spinach wontons.
Wow.
Huh.
Why?
That's some fusion right there.
Because we can. This is a 10-ounce bag of 12-ounce bag of spinach. It could have been 10.
So is cheese just rarely used in Asian culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to a Chinese restaurant and getting cheese in anything, are you?
No, I don't think
Not
so.
that I can really recall. I mean, we put cheese in our bread once in a while, but that's because it's like bread and it's kind of a Western fusion thing.
Anyway, so a frozen bag of chopped spinach that is now going to have the liquid, which is really gross, taken out of it. I should probably have done it in like a paper towel or something. If I had cheesecloth or a towel, watch this. Want me to make it really gross?
No.
Oh, I don't. I'll just do it by my hands then. Hold on. That's the easiest way to do it. Just grab a clump. Look at that. Ugh.
There's a lot of water in spinach.
It's amazing how much water
It's like a
there's in
sponge. Oh, that just sounds disgusting.
spinach. Gross.
It's like a
But
sponge.
you don't. He just said that. You can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear each other.
But what's interesting is it starts off way bigger, so big, and then it comes down to almost nothing, which is the same thing that happens when you cook it, you know, and it's all that moisture that comes out that shrinks it down to zip.
Kind of like mushrooms.
Right, but way more intense than mushrooms. So water is not your friend in this case, in these things, right?
No.
And it's gross on my hands, so just let me get this off.
Yeah, you don't want spinach ricotta water wontons.
No, I don't at all. Those would be bad. They would steam and they would be gross and they would be horrifying. And so the traditional thing to do with wontons is to fry them, deep fry them, whatever, and we're not going to do that. Because I don't like to. I like to bake wontons. I think they're fine and they're delicious and oh crap.
We're not frying.
Fine and delicious and oh crap, I can't open this.
You need some help there?
It's just this cream cheese. Why am I struggling so much?
I would imagine you use a knife, no?
At this point now, I want half. I want like 4 ounces. So it's already softened, so it will go in here. And now I said ricotta, so here's ricotta. Here's ricotta, here's ricotta, here's ricotta, here's ricotta. Ricotta. What do the Italians call it? Ricotta. Right? Mm-hmm. Ricotta.
I think with a G, actually. Ricotta.
They do sometimes. It sounds like that, right? So we need like a half a cup, which is going to look like, how's that look? A little shy. There you go.
Looks about even parts cream cheese and
Yeah, pretty much.
ricotta.
Okay, so here we go. This is all it is. Oh, we're going to season it a little bit. But look how simple, right?
Yeah.
In the interest of having company over, do this the day before, if you want. Salt, pepper, simple. Make this part the day before. You don't have to do this last minute. Put it in the fridge, no problem. It's all simple. Sorry for the noise. Try and mix it in as well as you can. You wouldn't need any kind of mixer thing for this. Hand is fine. But try and get the clumps out so somebody doesn't just get one bite of nothing but, you know, cream cheese or ricotta. And now, here they are. The round wontons that I love. I just find it easier with the round ones. I don't really know why. Because the corners, when you use a square one, I don't like what happens with the corners. I don't really.
Sometimes you got to be more precise with the square ones because when they're off, they look really off.
Yeah. Little water.
All right, everybody.
And you're
Get a
going to
good
notice
shot right now of these little wontons being made for future use.
You're going to notice that if you go close up here, Maxie, smooth, yes. This backside, you see flour, or what looks like flour, something. Inside, outside.
Oh, okay.
Inside, outside.
Didn't even know that.
So now we do this. Now we just take a little spoon, and if you put too much in here, these things will bust and explode. So you want about this much. Nice, right? Mm-hmm. Wet your fingers. I just wet half of the thing. I fold it over. And I see that well from the middle down to the outside, to the corners, thereby squeezing out air as I go. And that's it. There's one done. We'll do another one.
Nice.
Wow.
It's exciting, isn't it?
So easy.
You know, Max right now, he's thinking, good God.
We'll probably make 37
Is
of them.
he going to make me stand here while he does 400 of these stupid things? No, I'm not going to do that, and you'll see why what happens in a second. So if you don't like this system, right, this little hand system, and did you see right there as it came down, a little bit of moisture squeezed out and got out of the thing. You don't want moisture inside. You don't want air inside, but hold on, let me see if I got this thing. Oh, jeez.
Do you have a press?
I have a press, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Look at me.
I've-
I say I'm not a gadget guy, and I don't believe I am, but...
Oh my gosh. We had
It's even got the little folds.
as
Yeah,
a kid
watch.
we used to make dumplings with those things. It
There
brings
you
back
go.
a lot of memories.
Okay, so same thing. Everything goes in the middle. The only difference now is that you wet. I'll just wet there, and then you put it in. Try to line it up. Ready?
my gosh.
And then you go, dun da da. Boom! Check it out. Like a
And it's got the folds.
old Chinese lady in a restaurant did that.
Oh my gosh.
Why you got to be an old Chinese lady?
Why?
It could be a young Chinese woman. I don't know. Part of me tells me they're saving the young Chinese women for being up front serving. And the old ones have the technique. That's why they're in the back.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's totally true.
It is probably true.
Did,
yeah.
did I tell you about our Thanksgiving a couple years ago where I went to my cousin's house?
No. Keep going.
So we ate, basically my entire extended family was there.
Yep.
And we gave them a bag of flour
Yes.
and about 2 cups of water. And then someone had brought the filling for dumplings, and about literally 5 minutes, bam, dumpling making station. All my relatives jumped in, and they all had their specific roles.
Oh, my God.
Because when they grew up, they made dumplings all the time. So, you know, my eldest uncle would be doing the dough because that's the hardest part, and then the rest of them would be folding it, and then some were better at folding than others, and some were better at, you know, like putting the mixture in. It was crazy, man.
I got to find that clip from me in Hong Kong at the wonton shop. They're making the pork wontons. Mind-blowing how fast they can do that. And they will make thousands a day. Okay, but you don't have to watch me do this. When we come back, these things are going to go into the oven. The oven's at 400 degrees. We're going to watch them a little bit. I'll sit at the table. We'll chat a little bit. It'll be very nice. Just to remind you, December 21st. Not sure what day this is. December 21st, I'll be at the New Perch, which is the old Fixtures Living at UTC.
Yeah.
Saturday, 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, I'll be making something in their brand new kitchens. I'll be the first guy really to get in there and burn and ruin and break. Anyway, it's going to be amazing. Come say hello. Come have something to eat. Hang out with us. Perch at UTC is changing the way that you buy kitchen, bath, outdoor stuff. ThePerch.com. Check them out on the Facebook. I'll be there. Come say hello. Don't go away. We'll be right back with lots of fun stuff to talk about, including a couple of stories I have to share today and all kinds of stuff. I'll see you in a second. All right, so the wontons are in the oven. I make crab wontons, cream cheese, crab, little sriracha. Mm-hmm. They're delicious.
Yeah, they are. I
think in my second cookbook, the shortcut one. Oh, yes, the shortcut one.
Awesome recipes and kitchen shortcuts
Thank
found
you
on
very
Amazon.
Much. Thank you very much. Go buy, give it for your friends and family.
Boom, right there.
There it is.
And the other two.
That baby right in the middle.
And the grill book, the latest one, in the middle one.
Yes, this is the one.
The shortcut is a recipe for a cream cheese and raspberry jam wonton.
Ooh.
And I was trying out stuff for the book, and I made them. They came out of the oven. This comes from my love of a toasted bagel with cream cheese with raspberry jam on top.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Not quite as bizarre as my brother's favorite toasted bagel, cream cheese, raspberry jam, and lox on top of that.
Wow.
That's a little whack. Still good in a bizarre sort of way.
I'm sure, but
You know what the wackiest thing I think I've ever heard you say that you ate when you were a child?
Yeah.
Let's just say there was a spoon and then 2 items went on top of it. Why don't you tell our friends what those were?
Okay. In a decidedly more unhealthy state of my life, I used to, when I got hungry at night, I would take a jar of peanut butter. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
oh no, are you gonna
A jar of peanut butter,
say what I
a
think?
spoon,
Uh-huh.
and then I would take like a tablespoon of soft butter and go clink. Just drop the tablespoon of soft
What?
butter into the
Lynn-
jar of
Lynn was
peanut
like-
butter.
That's not what I was thinking
Lynn
at
was
all.
thinking, and then he heard it, and he was like, "Oh God!"
And then I would get spoonfuls of peanut butter with a butter chaser on it.
Oh,
God, Dad,
I can't do that anymore.
you are nuts.
I shouldn't do that anymore.
There was a commercial probably in the 80s or early
Yeah.
90s, and I remember making such an impression on me where when they came out with peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah.
And the commercial was a kid that like took a spoonful of peanut butter
Yeah.
and then took some M&Ms and threw it on top and then just like ate it. And like now you don't have to do that. You can just buy peanut butter M&Ms. So I used to do that with M&Ms. I got regular M&Ms.
Yeah. So anyway, the cream cheese and the jam thing is a bagel favorite of mine. So when I go to make this, I think my editor had said, hey, you need another dessert or something. I don't remember why I was doing it, but I tested it one night, made them. They came out of the oven, and I take a bite. I love the way they look. I love the taste of them. And I say to Kelly, here, try one. Tell me what you think. And she goes, ugh. Just like that.
Ugh.
So I put them on a plate. I make them look nice, and I go up the street to Matt and Peg's house, and they knock on the door, and I go, will you guys try these things? They love them. Kelly, thank you so much. She is my food opposite. Completely.
She is.
Yeah.
Hey,
She goes,
opposites attract.
Ugh. Ugh. Just like that. Ugh. Ugh. Probably with the hand, too. So anyway, there's all kinds of things you can do with those little wonton wrappers. All kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Not the least of which is just throw them on a baking sheet and put them in like a 300-degree oven until they just start to get a little bit crispy. Bring them out, let them cool off. They will get definitely crispier, and then you use them for like as a cracker for all kinds of things.
With like the lox dip.
Lox dip, perfect.
Perfect.
Tuna tartare on the website, perfect. Anything that you need a cracker for, these things are great. You can even, before you put them in the oven, give them a little brush with like sesame oil and then scatter a few sesame seeds on top of it. Some of the seeds will fall off, but a lot of them will stick. And now it's a cool-looking thing.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just talk about this for 1 second.
What are we talking about?
Take the picture. Tell me if anybody knows who that is.
Somebody's nice grandma.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dear Sam, it is with much regret that I inform you that our mother, Myrt Cox, has passed away.
Oh,
No, that's so sad.
are you serious?
Yeah. She left us on 12/12 after a brief struggle with pneumonia. And I read this to Kelly today. I called Kelly
my
when I got this
gosh.
email, and I got tears in my eyes then, and I'm getting tears in my eyes again.
No, I'm totally getting a little watery.
Your podcast gave her hours of entertainment.
Oh
You,
my
your
gosh.
wife, and staff brought smiles to her face every day. We wanted to thank you for that.
That's so nice.
What a face. Look at that. Look, what a sweetheart.
Wow.
And she did. You know, she was especially active on the podcast when it was live.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh.
she chatted with Kelly all the time. Oh,
Thank you so much to the family that
Yeah.
relayed
This
is
that
from-
information to us.
this
That is
just
so
simply
cool.
signed the Cox family.
Oh my gosh.
And this is from her daughter, Nancy.
Our hearts go out to you guys.
I
Yeah.
have tears in my eyes right now.
Jeez. Me too.
You can't read the line about brought smiles to her face daily, and see that big smiling face right there, and not get a tear in your eye.
I know. That's
Yeah.
wow.
Ah.
She was such a big fan. And
Yeah, she was.
It was like
Huge.
having her with us every time we did the actual live
Wasn't it?
cast when she came on, and you saw her profile picture was smiling, and she
Absolutely,
would
just like that. Our hearts go
Yeah.
out to the Cox family. We'll be thinking of her as I know you guys are. And Nancy, thank you for sharing. It really,
absolutely.
really meant a lot when I read this morning. It really did. Ugh. And now, as Myrt would probably love, let me just share a moment in the supermarket today.
Oh, yes.
I'm walking down an aisle, only person just round the top of the aisle. And from the other side, from the other end, coming towards me, really pretty woman. Really pretty. Clearly on a mission. She was kind of like booking it a little bit.
30, 20, 40. How old? Blonde, brunette.
Late 30s, dark hair. Nice jeans.
Got it.
Looking cute. She was out for a cute day. As she's coming towards me, I'm trying not to like really stare at her, but you kind of make a little eye contact. I make a little eye contact. She doesn't. Just as she gets like this far in front of me, she blows the biggest bubble of gum out of her mouth. It completely turned me off. It wrecked the whole. I was having this moment looking at this pretty woman walking towards me thinking, she's pretty. She's got her whole thing down today. And all of a sudden she blew this big ass bubble gum bubble.
Like sexy, like
it wasn't sexy.
that's like an
at all.
80s movie, like a girl at the pool blowing a huge bubble.
No, I don't know. Maybe in some respects.
Isn't that what Wendy Peppercorn did in
That's
The
it.
Sandlot?
Wendy Peppercorn. Yeah, she's the lifeguard. And she's
She blew the big bubble.
By
gum
the
bubble.
way, so
There-
now I'm walking around the supermarket and I now
Yeah.
see her 2 more times. And as I see her, she's not paying attention, which is fine, but she's
Oh, that's a turn
chewing
off
the
for
whole
sure.
gum thing. I thought to myself, it's not a good look. Ladies, even guys, don't walk around. You want to drive in your car and chew gum, that's fine. Who did I see get an award at? What were the most recent awards? Were there just, was there anything big that happened recently?
Grammys?
No,
Were the Grammys?
I don't know.
No, that was.
Somebody got an award and they chewed gum the whole time. My very first time on television, my first or second time on television, I get off the air and the producer comes over and goes, "Hey, great job." I go, "Thanks." They go, "Next time, don't chew gum."
Oh,
I went, "Oh my God, I didn't even realize I was chewing gum."
Oh, God.
Gosh. Stupid.
If there is a next time.
If there is a next time. Okay, another picture. Do you know what this is? This is called Katz's Absolute Experience. We all know Katz's Deli.
yeah.
This is a one-of-a-kind limited edition Nike Air Force Ones that celebrate the historic 125th anniversary of Katz's Delicatessen.
Those are
In
sweet.
addition to the custom-sized kicks, the winner also gets a specially etched wooden box and an iPod Nano preloaded with the soundtrack of...
No clue.
What?
What movie soundtrack would you get from something that was involving Katz's Delicatessen?
God,
know.
something in New York? I don't know.
When Harry Met Sally.
I've
Well,
never
what
saw-
are you guys,
how-
like
not-
third fucking
I
teen?
don't know. Never.
You never heard of that movie?
I've heard of the
it.
movie,
I've
but
heard
I
of
don't.
it,
I don't
but-
remember
That
it being
famous scene, Billy Crystal
Oh, that's in the restaurant?
and the orgasm. What's her name?
Oh, yeah. See, that's like a
What?
if you grew up in the 80s reference.
Oh my God! I say when Harry Met Sally, and there was silence from you two.
that. This has happened on more than one occasion.
This,
dude.
I know, we were
I
just
am
like,
not
huh?
that old. That you can't get a when Harry
You're
Met
not
Sally
that old,
reference.
You're just a different generation.
It's not old, but look, 1989. Max was like
Yeah.
4, and I was 5. Or something
I was
like that.
1.
Oh, you're 1. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh! I
yeah,
thought we
I'm
were.
88.
Never mind.
Ah,
I was 5, dude.
that's just
Yeah.
frustrating to me.
Stacey was
It's an
just
iconic
born.
movie. What Meg Ryan, when Harry Met Sally, she fakes
Yeah,
an
yeah.
orgasm
That's-
right there.
And what is the line? I'll have what she's having.
I'll have what she's having. So you did know.
No, I know because that's a very famous pop culture reference.
Yeah.
But
But you didn't know the name of the movie?
no, I knew the name of the movie. But if you just said When Harry Met Sally, I would never be able to tell you Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan, and that scene. But if you said that scene, then I would say that's from a famous movie.
All right. Do you remember the waitress that was stiffed by a family?
Oh,
on
I
her
read this.
tip
Yeah.
because it said, "We can't condone your homosexual lifestyle.
Yes.
Therefore, we give you no tip."
Oh my gosh, I heard about this.
It was fake. The chick faked it.
She faked it,
She faked it.
and then she got fired.
It was bullshit. She's now been
No
fired.
way. Wait.
The waitress, Dana Morales, has now been let go by her employer, the Gallup restaurant.
because apparently the family who said they got or that
The family
was accused.
The family who you accused.
They
had
presented
an actual
credit card
reserve,
records.
credit card receipt with their tip 20% filled in.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the motivation?
I don't
for,
know.
For
You know what it is?
fake,
It has to be
labeling
attention or
somebody
something.
as
What's that? She's got
anti-gay. It's so weird.
Munchausen by waitress syndrome or whatever it would be. You remember that? What is that called? Munchausen by proxy?
Uh-huh.
Where you make your child sick so you can get sympathy and then be seen as like the hero fixing them and stuff.
Oh, weird.
There's something like that going on here.
That's
this
crazy.
woman wanted some form of attention, and being homosexual, this was her way of finding it.
Yeah, I mean,
Please.
That's crazy.
yeah, and then the family was just the poor, the poor victims of this obviously psychopaths.
But you know what happened?
something. I don't even
So
know.
when this first came out, they were referred to as being Christian, so it made the Christian groups look terrible.
Yeah.
And now when this came out, then it made the gay population look terrible too. So like no one won in this situation.
There
Like, what was
she
her
is.
What was her motive? It just basically made two groups look really shameful. Now everybody's like, ugh.
Terrible person.
This
That's a
girl- so
terrible thing
is
to do.
Is she like a pathological liar?
don't
I mean,
know.
that's like that's one of those things that you look at and say, why would she do that? How are they looking?
They're looking great, and they're smelling even better.
Nice. Okay.
They're smelling really good.
At least she's donating the money that she got from sympathy people.
Yeah,
to,
people started sending her money to
Yeah.
make up for the tip.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Somebody's so shitty on one side, and then amazing people on the other side that feel for her that send her money.
Yeah. It's really
Those
not-
two things come together on a regular basis in this country. It's unfortunate. I just have to say, I'm glad that that kind of person is clearly in the minority. I think people are generally really good. And
Yeah.
you don't really see how good people are until they sort of get tested, you know? There's accidents and disasters and things like that. Things happen in neighborhoods and then people take care of their neighbors, that kind of thing. I like to hold out hope that everybody would be like that. And maybe people like Dana Morales just help to put the light on the good people a little better.
Yeah.
By showing off what scum they can be sometimes.
That's a great way to look at it, I think.
Gosh.
Hey, before we move on, I have a quick
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
I still don't understand what Nike, Harry Met Sally, and Cats have to do with each other.
It's Katz's 125th
I know,
anniversary.
it's just so random that Nike is a part of it.
I think. Well, yes. I don't know that it's so random that Nike's a part of it or that tennis shoes are part of it.
Or yeah. No.
I can see. Look, go back to the shot. I can see getting the salami, the handmade
Yes.
box, the ginger ale or the cream soda or the Dr. Brown's. What is that stuff
Exactly.
called?
The
Yeah,
Nikes just don't really.
I feel like
You're right.
I feel like someone was like, "Oh, it'd be really cool if we had something else in this box. 'Cause it's kind of missing something."
Who came up with
Let's
that?
toss in some Nikes. That'll
Unless
work.
Nike just wanted to be associated with Katz's. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, they're sweet. Have you seen the pictures of the shoes? Like for the front and side, it has like forks and knives
Wow.
on them.
Yeah,
These are really
yeah,
sweet.
no.
Yeah, they're really
I
cool,
mean, they're
but
really
it's just so
custom.
random.
Very custom.
You know what?
But,
I think Nike. This shoe is kind of like a blank canvas in terms of artist.
Oh, this is
in
cool,
terms
look.
of art. So I think what they do is that is really cool. So like
Take
lots
it.
of different organizations like create like their own Nike shoes. Like
By
that.
the way, what's on the inside of that shoe on the right? Please return your ticket.
Yeah, that's
That's their
famous.
system.
Yep.
And that's how they keep track of what you bought and who you are. And if you don't, I don't think they let you walk out
No.
unless you hand them the ticket.
If you quote unquote lose your ticket or whatever,
$50?
Yeah, it's like some maximum fine. They charge you a ton of money for
They
it.
charge you a ton of money for it. Yeah.
I just want brisket now.
It's like
Brisket
losing. It's like
sandwich.
losing your parking ticket.
Yeah.
They charge you like what? Like the daytime max. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Except my parking lot in LA has a loophole. Basically, if you lose your ticket, the maximum is $12.
Oh,
But
that's a good loophole.
But overnight
yeah.
costs $12. So basically, you could park your car for like 3 days
And lose
Like,
your
I lost my ticket. They're like
lose-
$12.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm ready to try these
Oh,
things.
I'm
You
hungry.
guys set?
Perfect.
Yeah,
We're
let's
good.
do
Let's hit it. and here we go. Oh, look at them.
Ooh, they look great.
Wow.
Nice, huh?
Little edges on
Oh,
them.
the brown looks
Yeah.
The
perfect.
edges are nice. None of them busted. That's the importance of the little water thing you do around the outside. If you don't do that, if you leave gaps and stuff, then they open up and they pee out all the whatever's on the inside.
Oh, okay,
And you don't
gross,
really
dude.
want that to happen. What's the matter, Len?
Why
You
did
don't
you
like
say
Pee out,
no,
really?
why'd you say-
You know what I
No,
mean.
no,
You know what I
it's-
mean.
we're
They
talking
leak
about
out. Did you
food.
rather than
Yeah,
say leak out?
is a lot better.
They leak them out. They leak out. And see that this side has got a little like dot of color there, so we'll present them this side up.
Oh, beautiful.
Ow. Ow. Can I do that for everyone? Is it going to get old?
No.
Ow.
Oh.
For some reason, burning yourself on the show just never gets old, man.
Well, I could wait. Could I wait? Yeah. How am I going to eat one of these things?
Straight up.
I can't. No, I have to open it up. This is going to be. Wait, is it nuclear or nuclear?
Nuclear.
It's not nuclear.
Wait, one of the presidents got it wrong.
That's
Bush.
Bush.
Bush. Oh yeah.
Second.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
It's nuclear.
Nuclear, yeah. Like
Nuclear.
Lear.
It's you pronounce it the way it's spelled.
Well, I'm from Canada. We don't have that up there. I'm pretty certain. There they are. Look at those. I'm going to take one and cut it open so we can see the inside, Max.
Okay,
Right
wait,
here?
let me get it over there.
Wait.
It's just that
I
one
like
lone
this guy.
one.
I like this guy better. Ow, 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 ow. Ready?
Wow.
Look.
Nice.
How nice is that?
Nice.
This is a nice little appy. A nice little Christmas appy. Most of this team's escaped. No, I haven't. Not even. Not even. Oh my God. I'm going to work through it.
Never learns his lesson.
Pop. Burning.
Are your glasses fogging up?
They're delicious. I love them. All right, it's great. All right, just let me say, great food, great fun. I love the live cast. I love getting emails from you guys telling us you like to watch. You share it with your friends. Today's live cast is for Myrt Cox. That has to be.
Hell yes.
Has to be.
Thinking of you, Myrt.
I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad for the family. But I see that smiling face and how much she liked us and she would smile when she watched us. That makes me feel really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's just so
So
awesome.
I end the live cast today with a warm heart thinking of Myrt Cox. Make these things. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate it. Next week is Christmas breakfast week.
Yes.
What fun is that?
Like it.
Christmas
Love it.
breakfast week. And we're starting with a Mexican Christmas breakfast thing to make. Ole. That was ridiculous.
That would be Spanish, actually.
Spanish. What did I say?
Olay's like bullfighting, right?
Oh, it is. Yes, it is like bullfighting. Well, they have bullfights in Mexico.
Do they?
Yeah, of course. They have a big bullfighting ring down there.
Yeah, well, pardon me.
I mean, in TJ across the border, I think. Anyway, thanks for being here. We love hanging out with you guys. See you next week. Don't eat bad food. Or hot food. Oh, it's so hot.